apartment, Crotona Park. So, do you want to go to Orchard Beach in the Bronx for the Memorial Day? But it's going to be so crowded.
Just want to stay.
We're going to arrange play with Crystal. Maybe go park or something. You going to do the pasta? Hopefully I get airport like back to back, you know. Wow, look at this, all red.
Black yesterday.
What
Did you
happened?
play music yesterday?
No, but seriously, I don't play music, but sometimes it's like a radio clip, like the news, and then they play small clip, you know. See what happened. Let's see, lift. Uber give $4 extra next ride. Lyft give $1. So let's wait for. Even for less than a minute music, even for 1 minute. Seriously?
Okay, blessing.
Yes.
Let's put ourselves in a whole
Ah,
of
my
God.
goodness.
God bless your trips. Keep safe. Bring many tips. Have fun. Enjoy. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Are you gonna look for the commute control today?
Let's see.
Let's see. What happened? I attacked you yesterday. You freaked out. You thought it's me. You don't feel if it's your hand or my hand. She liked to tease you. She was teasing you yesterday.
I'm gonna go.
Have the keys, cell phone. You did the pasta. The car smell good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a couple stuff I want to get from the house, but later. You know that spray on the floor. What you throw was so heavy, you know. I threw the garbage today, was super heavy. Oh, Ray, say good morning. Say good morning. Say good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Ray.
And everybody else. Ray, Sally, Dave, E.
Lift. Why you don't do lift?
Should you lift? Okay, let's do lift also. See what happened yesterday. I did lift. See, it's like just small job.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Full of life. My friends are like, don't you ever stop. I tell everybody about Balance of Nature. I feel like everybody ought to take them.
I've been taking Balance of Nature supplements for over 3 years. I feel better, and it's amazing.
Start your journey with Balance of Nature supplements. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com and sign up as a new preferred customer. And for a limited time, get 35% off your first order, plus $10 off any additional sets with free shipping and our money-back guarantee. Go to balanceofnature.com or call 1-800-246-8751 and get this special offer by using discount code WABC. Anytime.
Speed trap reported ahead.
Listen to the other side of midnight on the other side of sunrise. Download and subscribe to the podcast. Listen.
Download and subscribe.
WABCRadio.com/prank. Talk Radio 77 WABC.
Download and subscribe.
WABC. This is Sid and Friends in the morning.
Sid and Friends in the morning.
Mr. President, we are so honored to have you here on the
The
show.
only person that has the courage to fix the United States of America and fix the world, I said it on Sid Rosenberg's show this morning, is President Donald Trump.
Yeah, we need a warrior. We need a lot of cleanup.
Rosenberg is great, like you both are, and Sid is great, and we have no choice. It's not like, hey, I'd like to be doing other things, perhaps. We're going to make America great again.
Damn right you are. A man, President Trump, you heard him. Sid is great, Dennis White. You know, one quick note before I get to O'Reilly. You haven't seen the video that the Israeli families released yesterday, the actual footage from October the 7th, Hamas capturing these bloody, battered 5 Israeli girls. You should go watch it. Watch it. If you're one of those people that, whatever, I'm not going to be mad at Ireland or Norway or...
Tickery, tickery, duck. The clock go round. Tickery, tickery, duck.
Go watch the video. And the guy goes, these are the girls yeah, they're Zionists. They've been raped about 1,000 times. If they're still alive, they're still getting raped. They're probably better off dead. I have a listener, her name is Jamie McKim. She lives in Ohio. She's been there with her daughter. She's a huge fan. She has no idea I'm talking about her right now, but I am because she actually put on her Facebook page yesterday, I'm embarrassed to be Irish. Again, I don't expect all of you to feel that way if you don't mind. But you should. Hey, should. Palestinian state? Really? Go back and watch the video. Anyway, we'll talk to Bill O'Reilly coming up
Good
next.
morning,
8:45,
Alfred
look at
Cruz. Good
traffic.
morning, Ray
Another
Ray. Good
Scott.
morning, everybody.
Great Joe Nolan. I mean, Joe, are you not furious?
A little disappointed, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I don't expect you to turn your back on who you are. You're Irish, but come on, man, that's disgusting. It's disgraceful.
So I still get to be Irishman of the Year up in Bergen County in November?
If you want that award, fine. You want it. Go on. Hey, look, I'm still going to play Bono and U2 on the show.
No, that's not going to stop.
No, and the St. Patrick's Day Parade is still a great day here in New York, but
Memorial Day coming up.
folks around the world need to stop the
Do you have a plan for Memorial Day? Beach,
Beach,
barbecue, something? How's the weather gonna be in Memorial Day? The weather gonna be good? Is anybody going to Trump rally in the Bronx today? Trump rally in the Bronx.
40-minute wait to get all this because of getting inbound at the bridge. Now, if you're on the southbound Henry Hudson coming into the George Washington Bridge, a two-vehicle accident. We're also looking at Blaze. Southbound Jersey Turnpike, the western spur between 15W and 15E. A vehicle fire again. The two right lanes are going to be out of service. That was a new car carrier that again was on fire, and they continue to have northbound at Queens Boulevard. A crash that in the right lane. Jersey because of yesterday's overhead fire. Up to go anywhere. 2024 Defender 110 SUV. Enjoy optional third row seating and free.
Speed trap reported ahead.
Are you lit?
Yeah. Todd.
I would have walked it, but I can't.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. This for Todd, yeah. Going to 10 Union Square.
NYC or his own amazing website. It really is, BillO'Reilly.com. Great stories, great articles, great interviews, great TV. Man's best. As of January 13 in a brand new book, I Can't Wait to Read It, coming out September the 10th. Every president from George Washington to this Joe Biden. He is the great Bill O'Reilly. Bill, I don't know where to start. I got two things I got to get to. One of them is, you know, I listen to your morning message every day, and I learn a lot. I have no problem saying
I'll be in the front of the.
Yeah, I don't know where. I know I'm just going to Pitt Union Square.
Yeah, I know. Down 2 blocks and come back.
Alright, we're at Union Square. It's right over here.
Yeah, I know.
So just let me off this side. I'll walk. I can handle walking.
No, okay, I'll take you closer. I'll take you
when he
closer.
calls his son and says, hey, I read the New York Times article, you're fine. That's not to mention. It's both. Therefore, he is evil. No?
I wouldn't put it
I mean, see, let me show you. You see, that's the bit. That's,
Yeah, you want me to get out right here? Can I get out the store? Maybe hard.
I go 1 block down, 2 block down, and come back.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, it's like over there.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. It's over there, but there's no. I have to go to 12th Street and come back. Yeah, take you.
Yeah, I put in for Lyft and it kept changing my driver. Kept changing it, changing it, changing it.
I don't know
I never
why.
used it in New York before. I'm always on the train, but being that I can't walk that good right now, I gotta do what I can do.
Yeah.
Okay, in Florida, I use it a lot, but not as many people.
You had the injury in the gym or something?
Yeah, I saw cars all around me. I thought they just kept disappearing.
Yeah, you use Uber also?
No, I don't ever use that one. I don't know why.
It's good to have both. It's good to have both. Because if one busy, then you use the other one.
I get airline miles from Lyft. Maybe that's why I haven't switched it over. I mean, like today, when it kept switching the driver, I thought, well, geez, I'm almost better off driving a cab. In the city, it's got a mask on. I got jumped, that's what it was. Not here though, it was in Detroit. About 10 seconds off guard, kept right in the mouth, twisted my leg, then I went after him, then it was all over.
That's a good hospital. You're gonna take care of you.
Yeah, I was gonna do it in Michigan, but there's the hospital's messed up right now, some data breach. You can't do anything electronically, so I thought I'll just do it to go up and over there. All right, thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
God bless. You have a good day.
Yeah, I'll get back to that
Take-
here in just a minute.
Take care. You take your time.
Home.
Get well soon. get one. Yep. Yep.
And the fourth one is the speechwriter.
Hysteria. Drive-by hysteria.
Dinayreddy. Now, you have never heard of any of them, correct? I haven't, and I'm going to stop you right here because this is a perfect transition. We're going to stop for a minute or two. Come back with your own lobby. You're going to once again say those four names because no one has heard any one of those. But yet, if I was to poll the audience, 99.99% of the folks would say you left out one name that is very recognizable. More quick Bill O'Reilly, but into this.
Our partner, Mariano Rivera. This is Mariano Rivera, baseball all-time favorite leader. I know about making faith like saving strength. And this morning, on your mortgage with my friends at Power Express Mortgage.
All my friends is 65, and if not from me, take it from our closer, Mariano.
I want to make one more thing for you and your home mortgage. With my friends at Power Express
My
Mortgage.
friend, my dear love friend, how you doing? My friend, my friend, how you doing, my friend?
That benefit New Jersey residents, businesses, education, government, and non-profit entities to help them save energy, money, and the environment.
Save money while saving the planet. Who knew?
Yeah, Kathy,
Yes.
how you doing?
Energy.com to learn even more.
Welcome back.
Clean energy.
A message from the New Jersey Board
Welcome
of Public
back.
Utilities.
Good news, New Jersey. More residents are getting quality, affordable health coverage through Get Covered New Jersey. Established by Governor Murphy, Get Covered New Jersey offers increased plan choices and more savings than ever. If you recently had a life event, such as marriage, pregnancy, or insurance loss, you may qualify to enroll now. 9 in 10 enrolling get financial help for plans that include preventive care, prescriptions, and more. And if you meet certain income levels, you may qualify for low to no-cost coverage. Find your plan at getcovered.nj.gov.
Guys, if your wives or girlfriends or anything like my beautiful wife Danielle, then she loves when you buy her jewelry. Problem is getting her something she actually likes. You know the look that she opens the gift. You know the look of that. Thinking now, visit Blue Jay's new website, l-im.com, and say goodbye to that look. That's the letter L, the dash, im.com, l-im.com. It's like a confusion for you to buy her jewelry that she's gonna love. The secret is the curated selection of proven winners. gotta tell you, Bill, your son is a wonderful young man. He really is. It was great for us to get out and sit next to you guys at that event. But so do me a favor, go back now and just tell me those 4 names again of the folks that you think make tonight.
Thank you for the kind words about Spencer. I'm going to send you over his credit card bill. Reevaluate.
Yeah, I got one of those in paper too. I'm good.
Yeah. Joe Biden, Jeff Zients, the White House Chief of Staff, Michael Donnellan, the White House Advisor, Vinay Reddy, the top speechwriter.
So here's the deal. If I ask my audience, who doesn't do nearly the amount of research that you do, nor are they nearly as smart as you, almost everyone would say those 4 people don't run the White House. You know who does? Former President Barack Obama. Your thoughts?
Yeah, but that's not true. But, you know, people believe what they want. And, you know, I know that on the right, many people believe that Obama's this puppet master manipulating Joe Biden. The truth is, the 2 men don't really like each other. Biden tried to ingratiate himself with Barack Obama as VP, but Obama had disdain for his vision. And that started when Biden said to Barack Obama, you better not go into Pakistan and get bin Laden. Biden's the only White House advisor that was against the raid. And I document this in my book, Killing the Killers. After that, Biden basically shut up because he was humiliated. And Barack Obama had no respect for Biden's intellect. And yes, if Biden or one of its advisors more likely, because Joe Biden doesn't make any calls. It's not like Donald Trump calling into Katz and Cosby. When have you ever heard Joe Biden calling into anyone?
Howard Stern. The disaster.
No, he sat down. He sat down with him.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to use his cell phone. He can't punch a little button to get a call out. Okay? Biden doesn't do that. So Barack Obama, he does give advice to the White House, but he's certainly not manipulating what they do. And that's the truth. And if people want to think that it is, that's okay with me. Right. My job as a journalist and historian is to give you information that I know to be true. So now let's get back to Biden himself. The 4 people that I mentioned, they do everything for him, 100%. He does nothing on his own at all. And some days he could carry on a conversation with you, and other days he can't. So he goes to the NAACP convention in Detroit, and he makes a speech written for him. All right, and in the speech he says, as vice president, I helped Detroit with COVID. So there's a problem with that, because COVID didn't happen 4 years after he left the vice president. Now that wasn't in the speech, right? That was not written down for him by Reddy.
Well, let me ask you this. But a couple of weeks ago, when he said that when he got into office, inflation was 9%,
yeah,
and it was 1.4. Who wrote? Oh, he does lie.
Yes, he does lie. Not like Nancy Pelosi, where he comes in and says, I'm going to tell a lie today. And Biden doesn't do that. He just says anything that comes into his mind. So that if you are a Catholic, okay, a mortal sin is, number one, watching MSNBC. No, a mortal sin, when you do something wrong and you know it is wrong. A venial sin is when you do something wrong but you really didn't know. So Biden, and I don't want to get theological here, Biden, whatever you want to brand him a liar, you can do it.
I am, yes. I'm not gonna give him. I mean, I think he's a mentor riddle. I think he's a liar. But to your point, you keep saying you're not sure if he's even going to run or make it to November. Let me play this for you. You mentioned Donald Trump, Bill O'Reilly on Katz and Cosby, and out of the blue, last night President Trump said this.
by a bunch of Marxists, a bunch of fascists, and they want to keep their jobs and they want to destroy our country. But he has no clue. He doesn't. If you look at him, he doesn't know where he is. So you know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. And I doubt it will even be running. Frankly, I just can't even imagine it.
Wow, he doubts he'll even be running.
Well, that's what I said.
I know. Well, they're going to run, but not with they keep asking the same question. They can't run Newsom. They can't.
Which is why Biden hasn't already announced his retirement. If they had it a long time ago, but they're trying to figure out, all right, and you know who's a real power broker here? Who? Chuck Schumer. Schumer is a point man now for Biden policy. He's the face of the policy. And that's why he's doing this ridiculous border thing and all of that. So they're trying to figure out, led by Chuck Schumer, who they could possibly inject in there that might win. And they don't have anybody. No. Because there's nobody with name recognition on the gubernatorial level. That's the problem there. But I still submit there's going to be something huge happen between now and November that's going to tilt the race one way or the other. So, but to understand the danger to every single one of us, every American citizen, and the migrants here illegally, we're all in danger. If that man wins 4 more years, Biden, you think it's bad now? That is because they have nothing to lose then.
No, I agree, and I would say to you, Bill, that if he wins again, you can pack up and go to Galway Court. But I know you heard me earlier, and I don't expect you to do this. I wouldn't do it to my my country. But are you ready to denounce Ireland after saying yesterday, along with Norway and Spain, they're all for a Palestinian state?
Okay. It's a complicated situation.
Yep.
Number one, I don't know how Idala even got into the country because I called with Florida and said, hey, this guy, he's not Irish, and I don't know if you want him wandering around unattended. So maybe they put a few guys on him. Number two, the Irish government does not represent the Irish people. The Irish government is very left-wing. All right, so they didn't bail like Great Britain bailed on the EU. They're still in the EU. And Ireland is basically a country that has a huge division between traditional people and outright Marxists. When I was in Belfast last summer, it was outrageous about how far left, and the far left hates Israel. Now, the symbolic thing with Spain and Ireland, there is no, they can recognize a Palestinian state, fine. I mean, look, okay, one doesn't exist. There is no Palestinian state. There's no government. It's run by the terrorists. And it's not like you pay, they extort money, but you don't fill out a form. There's nothing there. So, okay, what are you recognizing? What? The right for the Palestinian people to have a government down the road? Okay. But you're not going to get much sympathy in Europe for Israel. In any place.
I know.
You know, they'll give you lip service.
Yeah.
But
they won't even do that. They won't even do that. I mean, the French Macron has.
The French president.
No, he actually.
Macron, he stood up and said that Israel has a right to defend itself. The British government did, and both people don't know this, but both intelligence agencies from Great Britain and France are helping Netanyahu.
I understand that, but you have to understand that, no, initially Macron did, but now Macron is on record that he's behind the ICC in their attempts to arrest Bibi Netanyahu. He's no good.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Check that out. And also behind the United States and stop sending the bombs.
Speed trap reported ahead.
Well, look, I don't have news for any of these people because they don't really care about anybody but themselves. known as the Olympics coming up.
Right.
So it wants to defuse any potential terror.
Yep.
So he's going to hit that the stuff he's going to say.
That's true. That's a good point about the Olympics. You know, somebody just sent me a name. I'm curious, Bill. Unbelievable. And not even a Democrat sent me a name. They said, what about this as a possible candidate for the president? Now, you have to understand, this person is very pro-Israel. And this guy, I think, of all the Democrat senators, I'll include Gottheimer in New Jersey, I'll include Moskowitz down in Florida. This guy has been the most outspoken in favor of Israel. You're going to laugh, because you would show up Inauguration Day wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Fetterman.
Yeah, but that's not ever going to happen. The financing of the Democratic Party is mostly far-left progressives, the George Soroses of the world. That's where the money people are. Okay? The Katzenbergs in Hollywood, the George Clooney, and Clooney's got a big problem now. His wife comes out, all right, in favor of arresting Netanyahu. Biden comes out, you know, and condemns that.
By the way, one more point. Not just in favor, she actually took an active part in encouraging the lawyer for the ICC to do it.
I'm not sure that people in The Hague are listening to Amal Clooney, but she puts on her website that she's big on this. But somebody writes a statement that Biden puts out. Biden didn't put it out, saying, no, this is horrible, you can't do this. And then who's heading up the big fundraiser in 2 weeks in L.A. for Biden?
Oh.
George and Amal Clooney. So can you imagine the tension in that room? But there won't be any tension because Joe Biden doesn't know what Amal Clooney did. Okay, and I mean, people, if they know, they say, "Oh, Riley, you're not fair to Joe." Are you kidding? Do you think he reads the newspapers? Do you think he's watching the No Spin News, my broadcast every night? Okay, he's getting fed custard, and he's in bed at 8.
Oh, he is.
All right?
Yeah.
This is who's the most powerful man in the world. Have you seen him walking lately?
Oh my God, it's a cadaver. It's difficult to watch. I know. That's why when Trump said yesterday, November 5th is the biggest, most important election, and folks have said, "Oh, I've heard that a million times. I'm only 57, but I think he's right."
Well, look, if you watch Joe Biden walk, he looks like a third baseman.
I told you he stunk. Oh my God, Bill.
Any worse? I'm going to actually break down crying in front of City Field.
Well, you got to talk to Steve Cohen.
What are you going to say to Cohen? The guys don't hit with men in scoring position. What is he going to do? They didn't hit last year with men in scoring position. They're not hitting this year with men in scoring position. That's it. You can't win. But anyway, back to Biden. So this Amal, George Clooney, Biden thing is, and you would think that the press would be all over this, right? Yes, you don't hear a word. And that's the final point I want to make. The reason that people don't understand what's really happening in the country is that the media doesn't report it. So how can anybody know who the White House advisors are? How can anybody know that the President of the United States is incapable of doing his job? He cannot do it. Cannot. Because the press covers time after time after time after time. It's exactly the same thing that's happened in Moscow when the press in Russia is going, you know, Vlad's the greatest guy in the world. He's the greatest guy.
Well, they have to, because if they don't, they'll have him killed. I'm not sure Biden will do that, but I wouldn't put it past him.
No, but the press is so corrupt now.
I know.
Thank God for WABC. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on WABC. But if you took WABC out of the New York equation, what are you left with? Charlemagne the God? I mean, what are you left with?
They had him all over Fox News this morning. A black guy that actually is not going to vote for Joe Biden. Oh my God, the world is changing. Biden is everything you just said he wants and more. Bill O'Reilly, you're the absolute greatest best. Thank you so much for another fantastic appearance. We'll do it again soon.
All right, that's the Memorial Day weekend. Hope everybody has fun. Thanks, man.
You too. Thank you. That's right. Big day Monday. Thank you, Bill O'Reilly. Memorial Day. Enjoy that.
Police reported ahead.
Here in New York, she'll be live in studio this hour. Keep it right here.
WABC mobile app now. WABC New York and 107.1 WLIR FM Hampton Bays.
77 WABC time check 9:18 right now, sponsored by Bullable Watches. 73 cloudy on this Thursday, May 23rd. Good morning, I'm Noah Layton. We're watching actually as severe thunderstorms are moving into the tri-state area at this hour. We're getting a lot of word from you out there. Heavy rain, some hail in places. Warnings have gone up. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Some of the stronger storms could produce downpours, gusty winds, and small hail. It has not hit the city just yet, but it looks like it's coming our way. In New Jersey, though, we're getting a lot of reports of heavy downpours. It may be another really frustrating commute for New Jersey transit commuters. Take the train into the city, overhead power lines. They were down last night, stranding riders at Penn Station who just wanted to get home.
We're standing around for the last hour and not one vehicle was going on.
Well, it's New York, you know, I'm used to stuff like this. But, hey, it all works hard. All we want to do is go home.
Power lines, they're fixed now, but New Jersey Transit warning riders delayed this morning due to availability of equipment that's out of position as a result of last night's storm. Donald Trump began lining up in the Bronx last night ahead of the big rally in Dakota Park this afternoon.
Personal line, and
Police reported ahead.
My kids arrive, and my other
Speed trap reported ahead.
that's coming down from Jersey and from other parts of the Bronx also.
Bronx Democrats will be holding their own rally same time other end of the park. Trump event
Rain
at 10
stuff.
o'clock tonight. Victoria Hewerman, the daughter of suspected Gilgo Beach killer Rex Hewerman, stopped by her home yesterday, watching on as detectives searched the house for more evidence. Family's lawyer says this latest search is reopening a huge wound.
It's like post-traumatic stress. This family has been through something unimaginable. No matter the guilt or innocence of Rex, Victoria, Asa, and Christopher are collateral damage. So their lives have been turned upside down, destroyed.
10 months ago, detectives ripped the house apart looking for clues. Suffolk County DA has not said why his workers are back and what exactly they're looking for this time around. Search crews now say 4 dead, 35 injured after that powerful tornado hit Greenfield, Iowa Tuesday night. Governor Kim Reynolds touring the hard-hit town late yesterday.
It's just gut-wrenching. I mean, I was just in Linden, as I said, 3.5 weeks ago, and that was horrific, and I think there's even more debris and just more impacted here, so it is just horrific. It's hard to describe.
EF3 tornado flattened homes, buildings, caused extensive damage even to a local hospital. Your forecast from the Ramsey Mazda Weather Center. Could see some thunderstorms, already seeing it out in New Jersey later here. Then this afternoon, mostly cloudy, high 79. 9:21 now, let's get into the sports desk in just an hour.
You know I'm a late sports sponsored by people working at Phyllis Spoilers. Go to phyllispoilers.com, phillytexans.com. How to do it, hear you? So the world's best built for spoilers at the Garden last night. Rangers fall flat in their game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Florida Panthers, getting shut out 3-0. Game 2 is set for tomorrow night at MSG. Tonight in hockey, the Oilers and Stars get their Western Conference Final Series underway. The puck drop for game 1 set for 8:30 p.m. from Dallas
Hudson Yards?
Right side, please.
On the right side, you prefer?
Jeter, even after number 2, right? Derek Jeter, right? Jeter kept the track. Right. He would have his fight. They should do the same thing with John Sterling. You're right. They should. Don't they have AI these days? You could have John Sterling still call the game. You could. AI. There's no reason to do anything other than that. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I can see. Oh, you'll just have a Louis do it. Look, baseball, though. Please, did you?
Near or far?
Near.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Good
Red light
luck.
camera
Take care.
reported ahead.
Go to fearlessfoilers.com for the executive.com on you and there. You can go to World's Best Pro Forum on 77 WABC. And this is just in, we were telling you a little earlier about the weather. National Weather Service now just issuing this severe thunderstorm warning for the WABC time check 9:23, sponsored by Boulevard Watches. Discover finely crafted timepieces available at Macy's. Traffic, transit now. Here's Joe Nolan. This is A2. Baba with Carrie. Anyway, NYC.com traffic desk. Again, as you travel out there again this morning, we do indeed have this weather that's coming through the area.
Well,
now.
tell me this, because of the weather, and I can't believe our band says again, it makes me nauseous, but are they going to cancel the band metal? I got to take the A-train if that's the case, and I don't, do you know?
So, I think this is going to be just looking at the radar here. Now, I'm not a weather guy.
Right.
I mean, I'm looking at this, and I think...
By the way, weather guys aren't weather guys.
They're going to blow it. It's going to blow it. It's going to be,
Quick, it's going to be quick.
Yeah, it'll be quick, but, you never know. They might cancel.
Well, do you hear anything? Can you let me know?
I check it every morning. First thing I do when I come in here, I check it.
Call Dancing Larry. Dancing Larry has that information, I
He
think.
does. They play Strike It Up on the ferry whenever he gets on. When he walks into that office every morning,
No, come on, swear to God. They actually play the song and
No, they don't play the song, but I've done that for him.
Oh, that's
I've played the song as a kid. How did he do it?
Well, no way he gets tired of hearing that.
Oh, I'm sure not. No, he hated me. Oh, he hated me. I used to scream at him all the time. Anyway, on the BQE, as you travel southbound, again, we've got delays getting down to 33rd Street. Accident, tractor trailer, and car in the right lane going to be out. Long Island Expressway and Woodhaven Boulevard, a left lane accident. Also delays on the southern state of Bethpage State Parkway. The road there has now been cleared up. Still lots of slow traffic. The outer bridge, we have a stall right lane out on the State Parkway.
My dear love, Sally Scapio, good morning.
Orange County, Bergen County,
Love you long time.
Jersey, lots of down streets now, so just watch out for that. Mainly on, in fact, all of them on local streets. You do have some down streets here. Pack up and go anywhere in a 2024 Defender 110 SUV. Enjoy optional third row seating with 3.99% APR financing up to 60 months for qualified buyers. Many to choose from at Land Rover Edison, Land Rover Marlboro. I'm Joe Nolan with traffic on Talk Radio 77 WABC.
New York opinions, New York attitude. You've got a voice. This is Talk Radio 77 WABC. This hour of Sid and Friends in the Morning is sponsored by the New York law firm of Kreindler and Kreindler.
No, I get by with a little help from my friend. A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
If you're commuting during Cats and Cosby, you can't listen. Download and subscribe to the podcast. Listen anytime. Go to WABCRadio.com. Talk Radio 77 WABC. 77 WABC. This is Sid and Friends in the Morning.
No, I get by with a little help from my friends.
So if the ferry is canceled, I got to take the A train, but wherever I go lately, I see Mary Glenn, who's the head of the Republican Party, from Rockaway. And Margaret Powers, who happens to be the wife of Paul King, who's running for Congress, running against Gregory Meeks again. They're a great 1-2 punch. Two beautiful ladies, Mary and Margaret. And Goodell and I saw them last night, and maybe they're in the city. And they'll brought that up and drive me home. Like to wait till 1 o'clock and Luke can drive me home. We got a lot of options. Go down Woodhaven Boulevard and listen to old REM songs. Talk about the good old days. Eddie Cesario.
Only take an hour and a half.
That ferry better be working. Now, I gotta take a quick break when we get back. Again, we met this lady in Jerusalem. She's the best tour guide of all. I shouldn't say that because Dan Laurie is great too, but she's a tremendous tour guide, and she's got a great story to tell. Making her second appearance from Big Friends in the Morning, but her first in New York City. Eve Harrell, you're gonna love her. Eve is coming up next.
Yep.
Now, if you're heading out onto the Brooklyn Queens Expressway southbound, up at 30th Street, there's an accident against
my sandwich and my coffee.
Also, you got delays on the outbound side of the LIE at Woodhaven Boulevard with an A. And then also, we have a stall on the Outer Bridge crossing. That has now been cleared up and out of the way. Good news there, but still some delays. Northbound Parkway again in Union County 137, you've got those delays. And then on the western spur up the New Jersey Turnpike, still working on that trailer fire of earlier. And mass transit now in pretty good shape, except New Jersey Transit again. They still have some cancellations because of yesterday's issue. Pack up and go anywhere in a 2024 Defender 110 SUV. Enjoy optional third row seating and 3.99% APR financing up to 60 months for qualified buyers. Many to choose from at Land Rover Edison, Land Rover Marlboro. I'm Joe Nolan with traffic on Talk Radio 77 WABC.
You talk, we listen. 77 WABC.
Fastech Industries helps with all your construction, demolition, and weekly waste removal in all 5 boroughs of New York and every corner of New Jersey. Fastech is the #1 provider of recycled products and the #1 provider of roll-off containers. Call Joe Costanzo at 718-494-1600, 718-494-1600. The Fazio Company. If you're looking for the perfect upscale Italian restaurant, go to Uncle Bacala's. What about the perfect place to host a dinner event? Go to Uncle Bacala's. What about a night out on the town? Go to Uncle Bacala's in Garden City Park on Jericho Turnpike with indoor and outdoor seating with an extensive selection of authentic dishes, chicken parmesan, veal valvisana, linguine and clams, fried galamans, and more. With generous portions, plus the finest selection of Italian wines by the glass or bottle. Go to Uncle Bacala's in Garden City Park, right on Jericho Turnpike.
Head to your pickup near Volvo Cars Manhattan on 11th Ave.
Goya Monster coconut water. Leg warmers in the 80s.
Here we go. 1, 2, turn around.
Dancing lambada in the 90s. And in the 2000s, waiting hours to connect to the internet. But what hasn't changed is that Goya coconut water continues to be deliciously refreshing and has that sweet tropical flavor you love so much. Goya coconut water. So good, it's always in style. Find it in the Goya section of your local grocery store. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Ready to be in business for yourself and take control of your future? Find franchise leaders that are right for you at the International Franchise Expo in partnership with the IFA, May 30th through June 1st at the Javits Center. Meet with hundreds of the hottest franchise concepts, some with investment levels as low as $10,000. Attend free seminars and talk with financial experts. The International Franchise Expo in New York City, May 30th through June 1st. Register now at ifeinfo.com. That's ifeinfo.com.
Hi, honey. Happy first day back at work. Can't wait to see you tonight. We are so proud of you. Daddy, love you.
There are many reasons to start recovery.
a day, 7 days a week to help. Your recovery is within reach. Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from New Jersey Department of University.
1-877-CARS for kids. KARS CARS for kids. 1-877-CARS for kids. Donate your card today.
Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877-CARS for kids. Donate your card today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Keeping you up to date with the news and information you need. You can trust Talk Radio 77 WABC. Talk Radio 77 WABC. This is Sid and Fred in the morning. 77 WABC.
Another great song, Filipino, is on fire again. One of the highlights of our trip to Israel, I think Justin would agree. Still a lot of very nice tours, a lot of them. Daniel Moria with Dove and Shani Hiking's organization about to honor me and Danielle coming up June the 4th. Old Jerusalem, that was an amazing tour. And of course, the first day with Mark Bova's tour, that was amazing. But Iharo does it like nobody does. This lady she is something else, man. She's a podcast host. She's a tour guide. She's a great storyteller. She's got roots from California to New York City. And she gave us a great tour and took us to the Gush. And that was an unbelievable experience. We saw a movie, how in fact the Jews ended up there, stayed there. It was just a wonderful experience. My wife Danielle says hello. So to me and Justin, welcome to New York City.
Thanks, Sid. It's great to be here.
Great to have you. Next time you and I spoke this like this, face to face, was at Alex Trayman Studios in Jerusalem. We'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah. How you doing? Lindsay.
Yes.
Welcome. West 23. You left your car in the service.
Yes.
They should give you something.
No, because then I would have had to wait 2 more weeks.
How is those cars? They good? Volvo?
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
They have a nice design. The new one. The old one look old-fashioned way, but the new one is much better.
Yeah, they're not bad. And they're like so much less money than like an Audi or like a
Oh, they just sit
They
there.
drive beautifully.
But to tell you the truth, the driver, no matter which car, if you take the logo out, they all look the same. You won't even know. In the old days, it was unique look, American, European. But now, if you, no matter which car, Bentley, Lamborghini, Toyota, take the logo out, you don't know what car. They all look the same. But don't get electric car. I think it's a lot of problem.
But someone who speaks Arabic told me that's not what he said. What he said is these are girls that can be sex slaves.
Oh my God.
So I think that all of us realize exactly what's happening.
Well, I can tell you this. I'll tell you what, you're probably right. Because I had a gentleman on right after October the 7th who was there. And he said he was standing, somehow he survived, I don't know how, but he was outside one of these bomb shelters. And he saw the terrorists actually go in, take out the pretty girls, say, you sex slave, and then threw a live grenade back into the bomb shelter to kill everybody else. And what he said, this is dating months ago on this show, they used the term sex slave. So now this makes sense.
It makes sense. It also makes sense. Whatever makes sense. I mean, we're talking about making sense out of the situation. It doesn't make sense. We're talking about people that have no place on this planet, but that there hasn't been let out. A, because Hamas doesn't want them to say what's happened to them. But also, I'm sitting here as a mom thinking, like, oh my God, I mean, it's been almost 8 months.
some of them might be pregnant. And the way Islam works and always has, which is why they take over Persia and why we're dealing with Iran right now, is part of their warfare. And they're not the only ones, but they perfected it. Is you go in and you impregnate the women. Because part of what they do is not just kill people. It's easier just to, just passionately kill people. They humiliate. They humiliate, and that's what they did to the bodies, and that's what they've done all the way through to men and to women. And that is, it's such a sick part of who they are. And so, but they've gone in, and when you rape the women and you impregnate them with your children, they're their children, then it's their children. Okay? So I'm trying to think about this, what if this girl, maybe by some miracle she'll get out, and she's 8 months pregnant, it's her baby, but it's a terrorist baby, or who even knows whose baby it was, because she's probably been gang raped, and like my mind goes to these places that I don't want it to go, except it's the reality. I think 6 is what we're feeling since October 7th, is all the places we deny, like it could be. It actually is, and I think all of us are going to have to wrap our minds around that. Our worst nightmares are here in this world now. Focus against Israel right now is definitely not going to stop it. And if people don't see that, then they are aiding and abetting what they're doing.
I just had a great conversation with a rally about Joe Biden, and I believe that Joe Biden is both one-dimensional, but is also not a good person, and is a liar and a great guy. Right, he's both, and I believe he's both. I can make a very good argument for both. And what he's done wasn't surprising. I told you this back in Israel. I said it Monday, October 9th, the claimant, the president is going, no, he's not really good. He made a speech on Fox News, and it's been out from Vegas 4 years ago. And when he was Barack Obama doing the Iran deal, if he was quoted as pro-Israel, he's never been pro-Israel. But as a person who lives in Los Angeles and is in New York today, are you still somewhat shocked and disappointed in Biden and the U.S. side?
The weekend is on October 9th, and my husband was like, oh, that was a really nice speech. I said, he's lying. They're just pretending to kind of placate us so that we don't think he's going to be wrong.
Well, it's good for you. Look at that, you got like umbrella. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, you're welcome. Stay dry.
And so, I'm not the type of person that relies on miracles, and I think that my life and all of our lives are in partnership with God, but we have to do everything we can first. And then, when you feel like it, you never know, so I believe that Israel will continue to exist, and it's another exception. I just keep their time on the way. My question is, every day, because many people that I know, like, whenever we hear this horrible that I would be happy if even right now he stood up and said, listen, I'm going to keep this train down the road until we finish the war, but I do understand that I didn't do anything like that. So that was the one that we were today.
Speed trap reported ahead.
I know absolutely what they're thinking and what they would do for her. And so the lessons have to be learned from October 7th. Because these people, there's no practices, there's no compromise. I can't be half dead. Neither can you. So, we know. It's all clear. They made it really clear. Anybody who doesn't say it, I'm sorry, guys. When you're kind of on the side of reason, not kind of. I'm sure if none of you agree. It's really getting to me when people in the world with all the factors around it.
You want to come? Okay.
I want him to have a
Yeah, hi, Susan.
Oh, that was genius.
Yeah.
Jesus, Mary.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just did that. I just closed the umbrella on my head and all the water came down.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. It's only water. It'll dry.
Yeah, it's good you asked me to stay here because we go that direction.
Exactly. And there's so much traffic here for you to make a U-turn.
Yeah.
I prefer to have people pick me up on this side, but it's very difficult getting across all the puddles.
Yeah, and when you have umbrella and I just go right, left on 18, and you have appointment.
Do you have any paper towels by chance?
Oh, there's a bag somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna wipe the soup. I use the tissues. It's okay.
It's okay, I have this. It's fine.
Ah, that's better. Yeah.
You have appointment now?
Yes, with my boss at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes boss can be good, sometimes they can be tough. Huh?
Yeah, he's a good man. We've been friends for a long time.
She asked me to put like a hidden camera in the office. I told her, I don't know, you need to maybe contact Spy Store or something. Because she want to see what they talk about her behind her back or something.
Sure. That's the way it is. And it is getting easier.
But sometimes if one door closed, you go out and you discover something better, you know?
Yep. The most important thing is to be happy.
Be happy, yeah. If you're not happy with spouse or job or anything, just move on.
Yep, I do that.
But the spouse, the problem is the key. You've got kids on the way. That's the little problem.
Turning at 18, right?
Yeah. these days they're smarter than you think.
Oh, they're smarter than we are.
Yeah,
And because they access so much information
yeah.
that
So
we can't exactly figure out how to get.
yeah, so they're learning from YouTube, from Google, from everything. The brain gets so much information. You know what field you in? You in the medical field?
No. I'm in real estate.
Real estate. How's real estate these days?
It's pretty tough. Every piece of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Because yes, it's a big rental market, but then there's so much competition for properties.
And if you get a bad tenant that you don't want to pay rent, then you couple years to kick him out. In the meantime, you live free.
Yep, he's there free and you're losing money.
Yeah.
Adding new comfort ride to queue.
I really have, I had a very successful 24 years in this building business. And now I'm just backing off. I feel kind of like I'm semi-retired. I don't tell my manager.
Maybe you can open something on your own, you know.
I've been trying to build a business for dogs, for footwear. But,
I'm telling you, dog business, anything related to dog is big business in Chelsea.
Exactly. But I've run into some obstacles with what I'm trying to do because it's a game changer.
Get yourself some, like apartment, dog caring.
I don't want to be in that. I just want to make something and sell it, and then have somebody else sell it.
Like clean cut.
Yeah, clean out of it. My dad always used to say, because he was in the retail furniture business, so he was working, 6, sometimes 7 days a week, late, whatever. And he said, Susan, if you can figure out a way, you want to build like a razor, where everybody needs razor blades after. That's what you want to do.
I know people work from home. I don't know so many, and they make good money. I want to find one of these gigs too. This is a good gig, working from home, making money,
But how
selling.
about you? How is your business?
It's okay, just for pay bills, paycheck to paycheck. But I'm happy. I have a baby girl, and she keeps me happy. Money is not everything. Be happy with what you have. That's all good.
So we're pretty close by, I think, we're here. Hold on.
You need to open the door. Okay, good luck. Take care.
Thank you. You too. Have a safe day.
Take care. Thank you. Too. Thanks God you have umbrella.
Yes. Yeah, I just keep on wetting myself with the umbrella.
No problem. Oh, there's a big...
Yeah. Is it possible for
you want to go a little bit more? Yeah. Really?
Well, yeah, like in a little bit more so I don't walk right into a puddle.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe a little bit there. I don't know. You want to look, see how it looks. Let me a little bit more.
Yeah, this is better. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, yo. Hey, yo. Come. Your bag. Yeah, give me your bag.
My bag.
Yeah. This is crazy. It's crazy what's going on. Stop. That's crazy what's going on. Stop.
company that owns well-known clothing brands such as Vans, Timberland, The North Face, and others, posted a loss in the latest quarter. VF Corporation says it's still working to turn around its business, but revenue dropped 26% from the year before. That was the worst among the VF brands.
Rain, go away, come back in another day.
They were cutting around 500 jobs last year. Their shares are down. They are rallying almost 9% now after the artificial intelligence focus. Whitaker reported first quarter results that beat expectations. And their outlook on the team is strong. The company also announced a stock split and increased its dividend. So I company Nasdaq, which is positive by 6 digits to 220%. Number otherwise, as number one, voted for When he's found 957, now this message stops there for the years. Work for the school mode and having on 9/11 years on that. Compensation fund passed the war as well as free health care for life. Most people simply benefit from responders only pushing off the state. There were 500,000 people exposed to every 9/11 toxins from the day of the attack right through May of 2002. 300,000 students, 300,000 office workers, I should say, 50,000 students, 25,000 downtown residents all exposed. 69 cancers are the link to those 9/11 toxins. And Harris and Italian have already recovered over $3 billion for 9/11 victims. You may qualify for a special award. Maybe even free health care for life. All you have to do is log on to 911awards.com. That's 911awards.com. Harris and Italian Awards. 9/11. Founder and chairman of Mercury, family of brands that includes repairclinic.com and finance protein company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power production. And do so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed for these solutions. Our new technology platform developed by AmericanEagle.com has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at repairclinic.com. If you need a world-class website for technology projects, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com. Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORk.
WINS, FM at HD1 New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Well, skies are certainly darkened up. Rain's coming down. We'll get a high of 82 degrees today, but we'll see some thunderstorms moving throughout the area. More people get their news from 1010 Winds and from any other radio station in the nation. Roseanne Cox Peralta, our service aide, Anita Bonita, our writer, Walter Geist at the editor's desk. I'm Scott Stanford. All news, all the time. This is 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM, New York.
Good morning. 58 degrees. The rain is pouring down here in Manhattan at 10 o'clock. I'm Linda Lopez, and here's what's happening. We're expecting this rough weather as we get through the day. Heavy storms, possibly damaging winds. We'll be the latest in AccuWeather coming up. Donald Trump will be holding a rally in the Bronx today against lawmakers like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Following the news, a new report says New York City's tourism numbers still haven't bounced back to pre-COVID levels. The numbers from the CDC show that the number of drug overdose deaths in the U.S. actually declined last year. And Beyonce is being hit with a lawsuit over one of her big hit songs. 1010 Wind, AccuWeather, heavy thunderstorms expected, mainly throughout the early afternoon, and we'll have all those details coming up in 11. First, Wednesday time, 10:01. Let's get that check of traffic and transit on the ones as it gets rough out there on the roads here. Yeah, the road is not helping. It's coming down all right. It's pretty dark, and you need to give yourself as much extra traffic time as you can. I know there's issues about the run up here with the Tony rush hour and what we're going to deal with. And I'm still dealing with New Jersey Turnpike, and I'll get to that one in a second. Just want to let you know that this is New Jersey,
Bridgeton coming to George. It's now 45 minutes for both levels. Now, the second half is the approach to George, and we're very happy. So it's 10 to 15 minutes away. The outbound goes to the east. At least 30 from the Cross Bronx could be Henry Hudson Parkway or the Bronx River Parkway. Something else to the outbound GW first. The inbound making 16 to 20 and the inbound Collins 35. Now both the eastern and western spurs of New Jersey Turnpike are flowing heavy, getting down into interchange 15W and 15E. At 15W, we got the remnants of a earlier car carrier fire. One right lane, 3 lanes are blocked. We send everybody to the eastern spur, and now both spurs are very, very heavy, getting down into 15 interchange. And those western spur delays are backing up Route 3 seriously, 21, and backing up Route 280 into Route 21 as well. They're sponsored by Mechanic Yanker Robin Associates, personal injury attorney, charity that is named here on the top. I'm Garen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3. Have you been injured? I handle all types of personal injury cases. My compassion for clients embodies my personal injury practice. I am Nick Channel, Director of Personal Injury Attorney. Call me 718-333-0812. Pretty dark. Just about an hour ago, the rain started pouring down. Even felt some nighttime out there. Yeah, we have a core that's going right overhead right now, right over the city. And this is a part of the warning storm, so where we're seeing the strongest wind gusts, the heaviest rain, and the potential for hail. And this is now pushing towards the east. Severe thunderstorm warning has been extended now to this for all teams, a big chunk of Nassau County, and even into western Suffolk County, and also into southwestern Connecticut. So it's huge severe thunderstorm warning here. So again, feeling with the potential for strong gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour, perhaps with small hail, of course, torrential rainfall. Once this line clears the area here for midday, just a straight thunderstorm response here for the afternoon. It actually turned out to be a nice afternoon with some sunshine returning. But again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect from the city on the east now until 10:45 this morning. Should be out of Manhattan, though, soon with Point C for deal with the heaviest part of the storm. And Matthew, what do we do? Our just now friends on New York weather station, and Wings on 92 FM. So we cover up in the meantime, though, if you're headed out there. In the time, 10:04. Donald Trump will be holding a rally in the Bronx tonight, and some Bronx Democrats will be rallying also. The government is not welcome. Our Glenn Shutt has the story.
Well, AOC was not exactly putting the welcome mat after Donald Trump here at Corona Park for the rally. She does admit the former president has his supporters.
I think this is a very diverse city. He's going to have supporters there. I think that goes without saying. I don't think that they represent the majority of folks that we have here in the Bronx and in the borough, but they are absolutely entitled to their First Amendment right.
Mr. Trump says he feels he has a chance to win New York. The last time the Republican candidate for president did that was Ronald Reagan in his landslide of 1984. So when I asked AOC if Trump has a chance here in New York, she laughed. One shot, 10-10 win, 92.3 FM.
Of course, Donald Trump's house money trial here in New York will soon be wrapping up. Closing arguments are expected to begin next week. So what could the outcome of this trial be, and what kind of consequences could Trump be facing?
Attorney Arthur Aidala says the Manhattan DA wants jurors to understand that falsifying business records can be a felony if they're used to influence an election.
This is a theory, a legal theory, that has never been tried before. It's never been presented to a jury before.
He says that could be grounds for appeal. Attorney Jeff Lippman says jurors will need to evaluate star witness Michael Collins and his testimony about conversations with Donald Trump.
This is what I told Trump, and this is what Trump told me. There's no video of our conversations. There's no audio. There's no emails that show exactly what we said.
The jury is expected to get the case Wednesday. Julia Papa, 10-10 Wins on 92.3 FM.
New York City's tourism numbers still haven't exactly bounced back to pre-COVID levels. That's according to a new report by State Comptroller Thomas Napoli. The number of people who visited New York City last year, 62.2 million, was about 7% less still than the 66 million tourists that came to the city in 2019. The Napoli's report said high prices may be one of the reasons people are staying away, and that perceptions of high crime in the city could also be to blame. Marine experts in New Jersey are trying to put a plan together to rescue a dolphin that has been stuck in a creek in Cape May County for days. The bottleneck dolphin has been seen swimming around the creek in Middle Township. Experts believe he probably got there while chasing food. And a team from the Marine Mammal Center was out on boats trying to encourage the dolphin to move out of the creek. They haven't been successful, so they're putting together another plan. The center is reminding the public that dolphins are federally protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. And they say please do not attempt to approach the dolphin, as that will only further increase the stress on the poor animal. With news time 10:07. Well, this severe weather out there today is not just affecting our area. Powerful tornadoes have struck at least 6 states in roughly the past 24 hours. In Iowa, authorities confirmed yesterday that at least 5 people were killed in Tuesday's tornado outbreak, and at least 35 others were hurt. Recovery and cleanup efforts are underway in Greenfield, Iowa.
Storage, Manhattan mini storage. Yeah, I might get a small storage like that too. Yeah, get a break from the rain. Take a little break from the rain. Coffee break, I'll be back later. אני בסטורג' שלך. אני בסטורג', אני חושב לקחת אחד מהתאים הקטנים האלה שיש בחוץ.
כן?
איזה מבול היה.
כן.
אני רואה כל מיני רוכלים באים לפה מהר לקחת מטריות, אתה יודע, רוכלים של מטריות, רוכלים של... אתה יודע, הם באים למכור, אתה יודע.
כן, עושים פרנסה.
כן, יש אחת ספנישית, אני אראה לך תמונה שבאה עם ה... היא מוציאה את המטריות ועומדת מול הסטורג' מוכרת.
כן.
עם הילד שלה, איזה קטעים, הילד שלה בתוך העגלה של המטריות.
שמים אותה בדרך כלל בתוך שק, את הילד.
יש לה כל מיני מטריות שנראה לי מצאה, מנסה למכור.
לא, היא קונה מהאולסן.
אני אראה לך תמונה,
קונים את זה מהאולסן.
כן. אבל יש לה... אחד, שתיים מכל דבר, לא סט, אתה מבין? לא של האולסן סטייל.
כן, מנסים להתפרנס.
כן. כל מיני רוכלים באים לפה. כל מיני חסרי בית, זה קטן.
כן, שם הרבה חסרי בית. מישהו אמר לי שם רוצים לעלות במחירים. הנעת היסטורית.
כן, כמה אתה משלם עכשיו?
17 דולר.
כן, בסך הכל, מה, איזה מידה יש לך?
3 על 3 על 4, אני חושב.
טוב. אתה עושה אוטומט פיימנט?
כן.
למדת פיימנט.
כן.
איפה אתה? בברוקלין?
כן.
נכנסה עבודה.
אתה בא לקחת אותי?
רגע, בוא נראה מי זאת. ג'נפר.
ג'ניפר לופז.
ג'ניפר לורנס.
ג'ניפר לופנס.
ג'ניפר לא פנס.
לופנס. המכנסיים נמוכות.
לופנס.
לופנס.
שתיים עם כל שאתה אומר לו, אומר לך ממש. נראה לך ממש.
אין שיחה רגע, לקוח.
נדבר, יש לי אנשים איתך.
New message from Jen.
Jennifer, how you doing, Jennifer? Yep. How much? יש אנשים, אני מדבר איתך אחר כך, יש אנשים. יש אנשים.
בינתיים אני אומר לקחת פלוס טיפט, אינטי.
אוקיי, ג'ן.
Head to your drop-off at the Plaza Hotel.
Plaza Hotel. Let's go. They have an event over there today?
Oh, we're getting tea there.
Oh, cheeky, huh?
I guess so.
Tea. How much the tea gonna be?
Pretty high, yeah.
10, 20 bucks.
Not quite.
Across the street, you can check Apple Store, you can check Trump Tower lobby, all in the area.
Rain's starting to light up a little here in Lower Manhattan, but we expect some rain and winds throughout the area and throughout the day. Good morning. I'm Linda Lopez in Tucson. events where his supporters have had events at times. He got a little volatile. I personally would be steering clear from the physical proximity of the area. I think it's important though that we don't allow the sometimes elevated temperature that follows the campaign to kind of sink in here in our neighborhood.
In recent weeks, Mr. Trump's been saying he could win New York in November. Well, now when I asked AOC if that's a possibility, she laughed. One shot, 10-10 win, 92.3 FM.
Biden had won in 2020 by 70 percentage points. Wins News Time, 10:31. Check the traffic and transit on the ones with Karen Stewart.
We're visiting the airports right now. We have ground stops to LaGuardia, Kennedy, and Newark on departures until 11 a.m., they say. LaGuardia has 75 minutes delayed on arrival.
Estimated time in traffic, 8 minutes.
Delay on arrival. And Newark has a 90-minute delay on arrival. Rock 10-10 win. Traffic transit 10 minutes on the ones and Newark to be updated. We dodged bullet after bullet this morning with Amtrak and New Jersey Transit in their overhead wire issues between Newark and New York Penn. No problems or cancellations so far this morning, and we're going to keep that rolling if we can. Metro North and Haven Line customers have delayed to 40 minutes due to congestion stop work between Marchmont and Harrison. We're listing every last traffic just and go down to the Kitchen Regional of the Richmond Center. They're holding all lanes to the outbound lanes from which there's a single vehicle inside. One truck is on the scene. The inbound on 30, the inbound May. On the inbound route, 45 Tampa, 30 for lower from the 895 approach. In Hamilton, 10-10.
That's at least where the severe portion of the storm will be. And for the rest of today, we'll get brighter with some breaks of sun at times. These heavy showers and thunderstorms will taper out to just a straight shower thunderstorm for this afternoon. Warm and humid for this afternoon with a high of 82. Lingering thunderstorm in places early on tonight, a low of 66 tomorrow. Turning out sunny and very warm, less humid by the afternoon with a high of 86 degrees. By Saturday, sunshine mixing with some clouds, a little bit more humidity, though not as warm. Late day thunderstorm in the area, especially to the west of the city with a high of 79. Blend of sun and clouds, Sunday dry with a high of 80. Now the allergy alert forecast sponsored by ENT and Allergy Associates, ear, nose, throat, and allergy care close to home. Today's outlook is medium high with open mulberry trees and bee pollen concern. Right now, 68 degrees in Central Park, heading up to a high of 82 this afternoon in Midtown. Meteorologist Matt Dimes on your weather station, and then winds on 92.3 FM.
Winds News Time 10:34. The leaders of some large public universities, including Rutgers, on Capitol Hill today. House Republicans calling on them to testify over their response. Anti-war and pro-Palestinian demonstrations on their campus.
Lawmakers want to hear about the concessions to pro-Palestinian protesters to end demonstrations and clear their encampments on their campuses, as well as allegations of anti-Semitism. Tensions over the Israel-Hamas war have been high on campuses since the fall, and spiked in recent weeks with some 3,000 arrests nationwide. Previous hearings before the committee focused on private Ivy League colleges. Today's hearing, for the first time, focuses on large public universities. John O'Connor,
surplus food is sustenance, sustainability, and smiles. That's how we speak good. Donate at cityharvest.org. It's springtime, the flowers are blooming, more time with family, and there's no better way to protect your loved ones than with LifeVac, the original choking rescue suction device. LifeVac has saved more than 2,000 lives from a choking tragedy with its simple place, push, pull action. And to get one for your emergency kit, go to lifevac.net right now and use the code Larry to get 20% off. I'm Larry Mullins. Go enjoy the flowers together. This spring, protect the loved one. Place, push, pull. Go to lifevac.net.
Did you hear? A recent stash of $20 gold Liberty coins from the 1800s has been found. These gorgeous gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were and 50 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling this gold find an incredible opportunity. Call 1-800-386-8018. By the U.S. Mint in the 1800s. Call now. See? $75 value free with every order. Call 1-800-386-8018 now.
that's where we currently have that severe thunderstorm warning. And again, looking quieter here for the rest of today after a very rough last couple of hours. Again, a shower thunderstorm spot this afternoon. Warm and humid for today with a high 82. And that's your meteorologist, Matt Benz, on New York weather station, 10 and winds on 92.3 FM.
Ahead of the holiday weekend, we're starting to see folks out there trying to get away already. Like Glenn Shuck along the Jersey Turnpike.
For some, it is part of their Memorial Day tradition on this weekend, deciding to forego sleep and drive in the middle of the night, having the comfort of knowing you'll probably get there on time. It was 3:45 a.m. when I chatted with Francisco here in the Turnpike. He and his girlfriend driving all the way to Chicago for a festival.
What are the roads like? Are they quiet? Or, I mean, I see a lot of trucks. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of trucks going on. I mean, it's actually fun. 2 more hours of it. So it's going to be chaotic down here. So
how busy will it be on the roads this weekend? Well, let's ask AAA's Alex Lackey.
We're expecting 38.4 million Americans to hit the roads, and that's the most since we started tracking at the beginning of this century, over pre-pandemic levels. And as anyone who's been on the road recently knows, it's crowded out
Red light camera reported ahead.
So there's two entrances, one here and one around the block, you know.
I'm not really sure which one we're supposed to take.
Okay, you can ask the doorman, but I think when you make a right there is another entrance, but you can ask him. Yeah.
Get out here.
Oh, yeah. We have time. So,
You have a good day.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Welcome. This is right ahead.
The Plaza Hotel, baby. The Plaza Hotel, baby. Are you in the Plaza Hotel? Plaza Hotel, baby. Not the cast. Big rain. Big rain. Stay online.
15 minutes from then, and the W train is still suspended. What a horrible morning. Then this rain came in, flooded out southbound 95 in Connecticut, between 3 and 2 in Greenwich. The lesson centers are closed. Then we've got an accident, a new one on southbound New York State Thruway at exit 14 in Spring Valley. A crash in the right lane on the Newman Thruway. Southbound right towards the naked line. Is that thing still there?
כן, היו אנשים, לא יכלתי לדבר. היה איזה זוג בחורות שהולכות לטראמפ פלאזה לשתות, רק לשתות תה, שיעלה להם זה $50.
כן.
הסטייל של עליזה, הולכת לשתות תה בטראמפ פלאזה.
פעם הלכתי לשם עמאנל, קנה סלט, סתם סלט, לקחו לו איזה $60.
כמה? 30?
לא יודע, בין 30 ל-60 פשוט.
אתה יודע, רק להיות בסטייל, אתה יודע.
אני בסטייל, אני אומר לו איזה סטייל, אני קונה את הסלט הזה $6. ועוד גם לא נראה טרי מי יודע.
כן.
יודע, יש לנו שם הרבה זמן בטח.
סלט קפוא, אתה יודע.
כן. העיקר הטעווין, פשוט.
כן.
היה רעב, נשאר רעב, לקחתי אותו בשעתה סינית $7 יצא שבע.
זה קטעים. מה אני אגיד לך, הכל בסטייל יענו.
כן.
אני הולך לאסוף את ויקטוריה.
Using the right lane, turn right on 5th Avenue. Then pick up Victoria on the left.
על יד אפל סטור.
הולך להגיד בסוד?
אפל סטור. נדבר איתך אחר כך, יאללה להתראות.
אוקיי, טוב.
תור האדומים.
Enter your drop-off at 64 Allen Street.
זה אלן סטריט.
has joined private Ivy colleges. Engineering, for the first time, focuses on large public universities. John Porter of Washington. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito takes the keys over another flag.
Just days upside down.
As correspondent Pierre Thomas.
We all plan for things. Retirement, vacations, our children's education. It just makes sense to be prepared. But what about feeling cemetery time? We know we'll need it, but a lot of us don't want to think or talk about it. This is Charles Sullivan, president of Riverside Memorial Fund. Our professionals at Riverside help thousands of New York families and take that burden off their loved ones. And by planning now, you visit RiversideMemorialChapel.com. That's RiversideMemorialChapel.com or call us at 212-362-6600. That's 213-362-6600. Riverside Memorial Chapel. For generations, a symbol of Jewish tradition.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers slippers.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers slippers. The world is a step into your mirror.
eloquist.com or call 1-855-ELOQUIST.
Are you going to take the FDR?
Yeah, 42nd Street, FDR.
According to the map,
To exit 3.
the bridesmaid is now about $2,000, including $1,300 for the bachelorette party, $250 for wedding and flower gifts, another $250 for hair and makeup on the big day, and an average of $130 for the dress. Many bridesmaids are now putting that money on their credit card. As correspondent Brianna
It's traffic.
Yeah. On this street, always a lot of traffic in this area.
and more shopping online. Studies of the National Economic Institute said
You have appointment.
Yeah. Midtown is difficult.
There's one guy, his name Victor, he opened a store, Victor's Secret.
Victoria's, yeah.
No, then Victoria's Secret sue him.
Yeah.
And he lost. They say cannot open Victor's Secret.
No.
He said, it's my name, Victor. I'm selling lingerie.
På vei til et fotoshoot, og det er så sinnssykt mye trafikk, så jeg tenkte jeg bare skulle inn og slå. Jeg er så opptatt om dagene at jeg liksom... Jeg så noen bilder fra bursdagen, det er sånn så fin kake. Her i tida, men da er han ferdig da. Han kommer til å våkne uansett på grunn av jetlaggen, så da skal han opp, og så bli ferdig med det. Så tenker jeg at jeg ringer inn sykt den dagen her, for jeg har ikke liksom tatt en eneste dag fri. Så feirer vi litt og tar det litt rolig. Mamma, jeg er ikke en idiot. Ja, det er ingen, altså jeg vet hvordan de her tingene funker bedre enn du. Det gjør ikke du, for du er ikke på det, så jeg vet hvordan det funker. Selvfølgelig skal jeg ikke legge ut noe. Og dessuten så er jeg ikke venner med noen på Facebook, det er på Instagram, og hvis jeg absolutt vil legge ut noe, så kan jeg en innstilling som sier at jeg kan velge hvem jeg skal gjemme det fra, så de ikke kan se det. Så det, ja, men altså, det der er jeg ikke idiot. Ja, da er de idioter. Folk tar seg fri, og så legger de ut masse tull, sant? Og så ja, men det er for folk som er idiotisk i hodet sitt. Jeg er også på privat, de eneste som kan se meg, de som er venner med, men jeg kan jo ha en ting fra folk jeg velger at jeg skal legge ut noe, så kan jeg bestemme hvem som får se, hvem som ikke får se. Det er et problem. Ja, så det er så. Han tenkte at han skulle ha med seg maske, ja, skal være hjemme. Det er nødvendig, men den er litt også. Ja. Han flyttet ut dagen Maria og Markus flyttet inn da, på en måte, så han gjorde rent da, vasket sengetøy og sånn siden jeg var på jobb. Så han vasket av Anna, og så kom dem, og så da for han og bodde hos de svenske vennene hennes, og så er med på bildet i helt hvitt da. Det er et svensk par. Så vi hadde veldig artig. De var Maria og Markus var torsdag til mandag. Jeg vet det. che facciamo diretti a fare delle
very traumatic experiences. That's what we're hearing today from some of the passengers who are on board before airline flights.
Speed trap reported ahead.
And even turned deadly. One person died on that flight and dozens were injured. 20 remain in intensive care. More than 20 patients have spinal cord injury and 6 have brain and skull injury. Passengers say the plane was heading sharply after hitting turbulence, slamming passengers into the overhead bin. Correspondent Kim McCormick, the 73-year-old British man who died, may have had a heart attack. Several agencies are investigating, including the NTSB. Drug smugglers, they're getting really creative these days. The latest incident, apparently involved a shipment of vegetables.
When a big rig went through a checkpoint at the Otay Mesa port of entry in San Diego, there was something not quite right about the squash in the back. An electric scanner was used and saw irregularities in the form of over 1,400 packages of methamphetamine, over 11,000 pounds hidden in the squash. The driver was arrested. Those drugs had a street value of over $18 million. Alex Stone, ABC News. Your Wings News Time, 11:36.
When you think of luxury, think Mercedes-Benz of Edison. When you think of personalized white glove service and expert guidance, think Mercedes-Benz of Edison. Discover luxury redesign at their brand new state-of-the-art showroom. Visit mercedes-benzofedison.com today. I'm attorney Janet D'Agostino, continuing the legacy of D'Agostino & Associates, the injury firm. I work closely with my father, John D'Agostino, every day. When you're injured, call our team first. 888-24-LAW-24.
On a set of tire from Epworth. Try 3 get the 4th free plus free installation instantly on Cruiser Adventure all-season tires. Trust our pros and gear up your car for unforgettable road trips. Don't miss this chance to save big. Buy 3 get the 4th free plus free installation instantly on Cruiser Adventure all-season tires. Stop by your local Pep Boys today. Ends 5/31/24. Up to $130 value on installation. Not valid in combination with any other offers, rebates, discounts, or promotion. Except manufacturer rebates. Extra fees and terms apply. Visit petboys.com for details. Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with everything I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of dry AMD called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, colors appear dull or wandering. For others, vision made it hard to see details, like fine print on price tags. Many have trouble seeing in the dark, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you have GA, get it right.
You've arrived at your destination.
You've been here before?
I haven't, but it's number 63.
Red light camera reported ahead.
This is 62.
His first appearance said since his near-death experience involving a snowplow.
This is number 62. 63 may be across. What is the gallery or store?
But if it says this is the drop-off, it should be here. Otherwise, you would have dropped me off on the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Доброе man. Okay.
When he was crushed by a snowplow. And when Jimmy Fallon asked if it's hard to talk about it, Renner said, no, it's actually cathartic and healing. Seinfeld star Michael Richards, who played Kramer on the show, said he doesn't expect people to forgive and forget. After his racist remarks made almost 2 decades ago during a show in LA, 2006, he yelled racial insults at a group of actors. Now he's like people magazine today, and it was all over the place. He was immediately sorry the moment he said it. There's no more coming out in the court.
Not big passion. the weather gonna be tonight? Alexa, wake up. Alexa, wake up.
Head to your pickup at 196 Orchard Street.
Alexa, where's my pizza?
Turn left on Orchard Street.
Hey now. Hey now.
Pick up Gretchen on the right.
Gretchen?
You've arrived at your destination.
Gretchen, where's my pizza?
Head to your drop-off at 137 Fifth Ave.
How you doing? 137 Fifth Ave.
Yes, thank you.
Turn left on East Houston Street. Then turn right on First Avenue. Turn right on First Avenue. Turn right on First Avenue. quarter of a mile. Turn left on East 9th Street. Speed trap reported ahead. Speed trap reported ahead.
The new initiative called NFL Source. Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer Jonathan Bean telling us they want to encourage teams to reinvest in their community by doing this initiative on represented conversation. Higher diversity is a key priority for us. We fundamentally believe that we need to be focused on inclusion in all areas of our business. The initiative comes after those controversial remarks were made by Kansas City Chief Kicker Harrison Butler, who made comments widely considered sexist and homophobic during his commencement speech. Being said in a statement that Butler's views are now those of the NFL as an organization. It has been 7 months since Mary Lou Retton was hospitalized with a severe illness, but the retired Olympic gymnast says her doctors still don't know exactly what's wrong with her. Retton told Entertainment Tonight, serious problem with her lungs. She still needs to breathe from oxygen tubes every day. But there's no exact diagnosis as of yet. She says they're calling it a rare form of pneumonia, and her lungs suffered lasting damage. Tomorrow will mark 2 years since the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Ahead of that anniversary, families of 19 of the victims announced they reached a $2 million settlement with the city.
The agreement does not address every grievance. The plaintiffs have one other demand.
And now there's firing the police.
But attorney Josh Koskoff says settling with the city does not end his client's time in court.
We are suing the state of Texas.
And while Jerry Motta's family will receive a portion of the $2 million settlement,
We're going to 100% be satisfied. We don't have a daughter here.
10-year-old Tess Motta was one of 19 students who died, along with 2 teachers in the Robb Elementary School massacre. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
The families also plan to sue the federal government, saying there were over 150 federal officers at the school on that day that did not take action for over 70 minutes. American Airlines changing its tune regarding a lawsuit it's facing. Claims that a 9-year-old girl was secretly filmed while using the airplane toilet last year. In response, the airline initially argued the girl was at fault for negligence because she used a restroom that, quote, she knew or should have known contained a visible and illuminated recording device. American now says the filing was an error made by outside counsel that was retained by the airline's insurance company, adding the child is not at fault. They take the allegations very seriously. A former American Airlines flight attendant is facing federal child sexual exploitation charges. There was a campaign event in Mexico. It turned deadly last night. Strong winds toppled the stage, killing at least 9 people, sending dozens to the hospital.
The presidential candidate was on stage at the time. He, though, was not injured. Rescue teams working throughout the night, pulling people from under the stage, which had been erected on a baseball field before the event. Mexico's weather service had warned of wind gusts going up to 43 miles per hour were expected. And as rescue efforts continued, and with so many people still in the hospital, unfortunately, that death toll could still rise.
Matt Rivers reporting the candidate told reporters afterwards that he is standing with the victims of the tragedy, added he is suspending upcoming campaign events. Wins News Time, 11:50. As more and more states legalize cannabis, more and more people say they're using it on a daily basis.
According to a new study by Carnegie Mellon University, more people say they are habitual users of pot than are habitual drinkers. Researcher Jonathan Calkin says it's a turnaround from previous years.
For the first time, it reversed. progression, more Americans self-reporting the high-frequency use of cannabis as opposed to alcohol.
In 2022, over 17.5 million people reported using cannabis every day, as opposed to 14.5 million regular consumers of alcohol. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
The Simpsons often are credited with predicting events in pop culture. The Ebola outbreak in drones knows the way, especially as they scramble to hide their methodology in private emails. Your final thoughts on this?
Yeah, so certainly on COVID origin, I think the right answer from the beginning is what should have been. We don't know. Maybe it comes from nature or the market. Maybe it comes from a Wuhan lab. And we're going to look at everything and with an open mind. With regard to those other things, it's really difficult to be a public health official in an age of decentralized knowledge. Because in the old days with polio and lots of other things, it's like there was a centralized message of what everyone should do. Maybe not everyone should wash their hands. Some people have soap allergies, but they kind of rounded out the edges. And so these guys were having to tell people what to do at a time when they didn't have all the information and nobody had it. And I totally agree with what you said. They should have said, hey, here's what we know now. We don't know a lot about this virus. We don't know about how it works. Here's what we know now. These are guidelines, and maybe there are things like, based on what we know now, we think we need to do X. But we're going to be continually learning, and we need everybody's help because we're doing it out together. Jamie, it's nice to out your intellect and experience. The fact that they alienated someone like you, that you had to go public with it, shows the scope about how wrong they were in my view. Jamie, I look forward to your book, Super Convergence. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Thanks, Brian. Anytime. You got it. Thank you.
Sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton, like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Text controls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Let me lower testosterone. I went through it a while back. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV.
Is it for real? Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Testosterone. It helps boost free total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean. And it's made a difference for you.
From Vice President of Technology, Risk and Controls in New York, New York. Job duties for the position include creating risk mitigation strategies and implementing controls and processes that comply with regulations. Salary range $183,290 to $204,700 per year. To apply, email resume to lisa.goldner@aig.com or mail resume to AIG Employee Services Inc. Reference number DRAIG 074. Attention, Lisa Goldner, 30 Hudson Street, 419, Jersey, New Jersey, 07302.
Planning to leave me already? Left side.
Anywhere
Here?
here is good. Just behind that car is good.
Okay. Exit this side. Watch the bicycle. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Watch the bicycle. Watch the bicycle. Bicycle crazy. Roma pizza. Check out the Roma pizza. Let's see. Let's see how the Roma pizza look like. Let me check out the Roma pizza.
want something to drink? What? Iced tea, soda, water, Snapple? What kind of Snapple? What kind?
what to do. You know what I mean? They're like half my age. I can't tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? You cannot tell a man half your age what to do. You know? So thank you, John. You gotta remind me of that. I'm not dealing with the old.
Nachfolger danach erstarkte drastisch. Barbara eröffnete noch im selben Jahr eine Bar und nannte sie Barbaras Rhabarberbar. In der Stadt gab es auch ein paar Barbaren, die hatten von Barbaras Rhabarberbar erfahren. Da sie fortan...
וואלה, אליקו, החזקתי ממך עד היום. סבבה, שדרן, עושה מוזיקה, הכל טוב. אבל עכשיו, בימים האחרונים, אתה מתחיל לפרסם. מי שרוצה תפילה בקבר הרשב"י, אי אפשר לעלות לקבר הרשב"י. מי שרוצה תפילה, מתקשר, נותנים לכם, מתפללים עליכם וזה. בגלל שאי אפשר לעלות לשם. אנשים מנצלים את זה ומתקשרים למספר הזה שאתה מציע שיברכו אותם. ושם הם נתקלים בתופעה שאנחנו כבר לא יכולים לסבול אותה. אם אתם רוצים שיברכו אתכם, תשלמו 180 שקלים לחודש.
Here's a strawberry under the microscope.
Is steelhead a salmon or a trout? Or something in between?
Free shipping.
Salmon swim up the river to spawn, and once they lay their eggs and fertilize the eggs, they die. Steelhead is trout, which is designed for fresh water. They've adapted to be able to swim in salt water. So when steelhead actually swim up...
Let's talk about the different types of bacteria when talking about the effect of oxygen in their bacterial growth. I know there's a lot of words there, but this is basically...
This is the torso model. Kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, penis, scrotum, testes, epididymis, vas deferens. This is the torso model. Kidneys, ureters.
During their evolutionary journey from land to...
Hey, future nurses, here's some tips about remembering blood flow.
Do you know how scary cockroaches are? They have been on the earth for more than 300 million years. It is a creature of the same era as the dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs are extinct. They survived well. Even if you chop off its head, it won't die. Whether you step on it with your feet, with a racket, or with insecticide, can't wipe them out completely. They like dark and damp places, can hold its breath for 40 minutes. It can go without water for a few days, not eat for a month. Even more amazing is that its body does not need to be connected to the brain. They're not picky eaters at all. In addition to favorite cheese, meat, and sugar, they also eat express boxes, textbooks, your toenails, moldy, rotten meat, and blood. Even the dead of the same kind can still be eaten. It can also resist various physical attacks. When you put your foot on it, its tentacles can catch the subtle air currents and then quickly send a signal to the nervous system. It can quickly escape within a few milliseconds. Even if you hit it, it can also distribute the impact force to various parts of the body. Therefore, its body can withstand a pressure nearly 1,000 times its own weight. It can get into your house through various methods. So as long as there are humans, there must be cockroaches. Do you know what cockroaches are most afraid of? Do you know how scary cockroaches are? They have been on the earth for more than...
This is a vacuum needle under a microscope. All the audio information is stored in those little grooves. The needle can move up and down in addition to left and right, which relates to how stereo sound is stored, while records are analog.
This is my favorite jar of bats. Here's one of...
In 8 years, the International Space Station is going to crash into the ocean. When the time comes, the ISS will be aimed at the most remote place on Earth and begin its descent. Some of it will burn up in the atmosphere as it plunges towards Earth. However, the ISS is the largest object ever put in space, so large chunks of it will reach Earth's surface. And those chunks will land here at Point Nemo. This is what space agencies have done historically when retiring old spacecraft, so the ISS will join over 250 other spacecraft at the bottom of the ocean at this spot. By the time it crashes towards Earth, the ISS will have been in space for 33 years, which is over twice as long as it was initially intended. Moving forward, United States space stations will be commercially operated with the support of NASA, and other countries have their own plan. In 8 years, the International Space Station is going to crash into the ocean.
I was taken to West Side Highway for a minute. Inbound southbound Dorothy Truckborough Bridge is very busy right now, but the Frosnick and Whitestone, guess what? They look terrific. No problems to tell you about. If you're traveling in Queens on the Belt westbound, out at Merrick Boulevard is a down tree, and it's blocking one lane. And in Brooklyn, the inbound Gowanus at exit 18 for Fort Hamilton Parkway has got a broken down truck. One right lane is blocked there. We're sponsored by Stu Leonard's Farm Fresh Foods. It's the grand opening of Stu Leonard's new Farm Fresh Food and Wine Store in Clifton, New Jersey, located in the Stuyertown Shopping Center just off Route 3. You'll love our grand opening specials, free samples, and more. Come see how much fun food shopping can be. I'm Darren Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. Donald Trump is holding a campaign rally tonight in the Bronx, and the gathering in Crotona Park is already drawing criticism from Democrats like Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
AOC has been calling this Trump rally here an embarrassment. She says the former president is doing it, hoping to raise donations to pay his legal bills.
His net worth doesn't necessarily stack up to at least the initial payment that he's had to make, and so he has been using campaign coffers, pay his legal bills, which are very expensive. I think he's taking some of that business strategy to the Bronx.
A Republican has not won the race for president in New York in 40 years. Mr. Trump seems to think he has a chance to win New York in November.
I think I think that judgment and assessment is indicative of a lot of the mindset that he approaches many of his other decisions, which is to say not essentially fact-based.
Glenn Schuck, 1010 Wins, 92.3 FM, Crotona Park in the Bronx.
The mayor's office is defending their proposal to cut $170 million from the budget for early childhood education programs. The Adams administration acknowledges the concerns from the city council, but they say they're still optimistic that programs will be funded. Budget Director Jacques Jihad tells 1010 Wins they had to make some hard choices.
We had to find savings, and so what we did is try to make the programs run as efficiently as possible, so we could pick out savings out of every program the government, so to release resources that could be reallocated toward the migrant crisis.
The administration says investments of more than $500 million in educational programs. The mayor and the council have until July 1st to reach an agreement on the budget. The NYPD is saying watch out for credit card skimmers when you make purchases at local stores. 2 of the devices were found last weekend at a Dollar Tree in Ozone Park after a customer was having a problem paying with a credit card at checkout. Well, this isn't the first trouble for that particular store. It's the same one where a rat infestation forced it to shut down last August. Well, you heard the thunder. Well, there was also lightning this morning, and it hit a building on Pine Street, just near Water Street in Manhattan, just after 10 this morning. The FDNY says one person was injured and taken to a local hospital. We don't know that person's condition at this time. The weather also grounded flights at all 3 area airports. A 49-year-old cyclist is dead after a collision with a pickup truck in Brooklyn. Police say he was riding an e-bike southbound on 4th Avenue yesterday morning when he collided with a Chevy Silverado that was making a left turn onto 53rd Street. The driver of the truck stayed at the scene. There have been no arrests and the investigation is ongoing. Wins News Time, 12:26. Time for Bloomberg Money Watch now on 1010 Wins. And here's Andrew O'Day.
The AI boom is still going strong. Shares of NVIDIA are up more than 8% after reporting revenue in the last quarter that tripled from the year before. Net profit is now up 7-fold to nearly $15 billion. The company also says it'll split its stock 10-to-1 effective on June 7th. As higher education commands ever higher costs, the answer is changing to the question, is college worth it? A new survey from the Pew Research Center finds almost 30% of U.S. adults think a college degree isn't worth it. Almost half say it is, but only if you don't have to take out a loan. 22% say a degree is worth it, even with debt, as earnings and total wealth for college grads remain well above those for Americans who didn't go to college. Right now, the Dow is losing 258 points, NASDAQ rising 136, S&P up 14. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. Andrew O'Day for 1010 Wins on 92.3.
Now this message, Riverside Memorial Chapel, for generations, a symbol of Jewish tradition and uncompromising quality.
The Shore, The Stand,
The tan. Summer is here. From Jones Beach to All Points East, Long Branch to Long Beach, 1010 Winds has got you covered with UV index alerts and weather and traffic information all weekend long. 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM.
I'm Benjamin F. Chavis Jr. today with the good news. Hip-hop and rap music continues to evolve into global cultural phenomena that has transcended race, religion, nationality, and the international norms about how the entertainment industry is viewed today by millions of fans and others throughout the world. The American iconic rapper Kendrick Lamar has emerged on the global stage as an effective wordsmith and an outstanding performer. The good news is Kendrick Lamar is also a committed philanthropist who has helped thousands of underserved people throughout America and throughout the world. Activism and charity work are not mutually exclusive. Lamar is a young living legend in his own lifetime, and his greatest achievement is how dedicated he is to helping others who are less fortunate. That's the good news. I'm Benjamin F. Chavis Jr. on the USCC Network.
Did you know that ignoring your problem windows and doors can cause extensive damage to your home? Issues like leaks, rot, even mold. Hi, this is Susan Richards. Renewal by Andersen are experts at finding affordable solutions. Your parent company, Andersen, has been transforming the window industry for more than 120 years, and their experienced design consultants will work with you to help you get the windows and doors you want while meeting your design preferences and budget. And right now, get Renewal by Andersen's biggest discount of the year during their massive markdown sale.
He made most of the money because the Red Chinese, through their associations here in America, were throwing mad money at Eric Adams, but I ended up with the vote. So Eric Adams determined with Benny Greco, who was his bag winner, better to get the money than to win the vote. That's how I won the vote, and Sullivan won the vote because they're very suspicious of Democrats who have been supported by their Red Chinese affiliates, and Benny Greco is the key to all this. She had raised $250,000 for the arch that they were supposed to build right where you used to live on 8th Avenue and Sunset Park for the Chinese community. That money was never spent for an arch. It was spent so that she could accompany Eric Adams to trips to Red China.
So Sunset Park is still archless?
Yes, archless. They're doing the same thing in Chinatown and Manhattan. And by the way, when you ask Eric Adams, how many times have you been to Red China? He has his Joe Biden moment in which he says, I don't remember.
His passport book is quite full though. It is
Then she sits down with John Sampson, who used to be the state senator representing Canarsie at his offices right there at 92nd and Flatlands. This guy was a crook. He became the Democratic Senate Majority Leader along with Malcolm Smith, the other crook. They shared that responsibility. Both these guys have gone to...
So John Sampson was at this second fundraiser, and shortly after, Wee Hong Yu appoints him to run a nonprofit program. It's called Exodus Transitional Community. It's for post-incarcerated people. This guy who just got out of prison is running this program, so go figure that one.
And they make millions of dollars from us, the taxpayers. Then switching to the crooked Reverend Cochran, who I warned everyone here